My boobs are big.
Your boobs are big. We're doing a mukbang, a brother-sister mukbang.
And it's gonna be our first time trying
The Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Now let me tell y'all this, because I know the people gonna write into me and be like, I thought that you talked to Tabitha Brown and said you were gonna be vegan for 30 days. I was not prepared to walk it out. So I'm gonna try it again later.
I was gonna say, did you know?
But I had some people write into me, what? Don't you care about this? I'm just trying to guilt me back into it. I'm like, well, how about you encourage me and not guilt me?
Right.
So Nia's got questions. What are these questions?
So we're doing the brother-sister tag. I feel like so many people ask me the same question over and over again. So I feel like you guys should know some more about us as siblings, because Malcolm is my brother, not my uncle.
They asked my your uncle?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, so I'm confused. So I feel like we should do a brother-sister tag so you guys can get to know more about us as siblings.
Okay. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. Also hit the share button. And you know what? Tag your brother or your sister on this. It doesn't just have to be your blood brother or your blood sister. It can be anybody who you consider to be your brother or sister. So we're gonna have our first bite. Well, they don't have no pickles on it? They don't put pickles? Oh, they got pickles.
They got, what's the sauce on it?
We ain't have no sauce either?
Yes, it is.
It's a sauce?
It is? What is that?
Maybe I don't know. Okay.
All right, let's see.
Let's see here. I don't get it.
I don't either. It's good, but I understand the hype.
Y'all fighting in lines over this shit.
For chicken strips in a bun? It's good though, but it's not worth fighting over.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
First question.
What is the age gap between you and your sibling?
She's 10 years older than me.
Right. I am 10 years younger than him. There's 3 of us, for those who don't know either. There's 3 of us. I'm the baby. Thanks. Malcolm's the middle child. And our older brother. So it's 10 years between me and Malcolm and 12 years between me and the eldest.
Yeah.
What did you most fight about as children?
Me and Nia didn't really fight. That wasn't really a thing.
I was an angel.
And we didn't fight. Nia was pretty easy to manage because she was so young. And so you were just like, when I would watch her, I'd take her into the kitchen. I get the stepping stool out there, went to the cabinet with all like the fruit roll-ups and stuff in there. And I would just say, get whatever you want. Just get enough so you'll leave me alone.
And I do just that.
And that was kind of our thing. Although, when she got to high school, she was terrible initially. I was trying to stick a guy in the house.
Why do we have to bring this story?
I remember that. I was about to leave to go to work. So I lived with my family at the time because I was saving to buy a house. And I walk out the door and this little boy standing out there. Y'all had been the same age, like 14, something like that.
Yes, we were.
And he's standing out there waiting to come in. I said, you waiting to come in this house? He's so stupid. I said, come in. And so I said, I'm taking you to the train station, taking him back to the train station. And I took her to her aunt's house, took her phone and took her computer. And I said, you gonna sit here all day.
And he made me call my mother from my aunt's house and tell her myself.
Yes, I did.
What I did. What is your best childhood memory of your sibling? Oh, so for those who don't know, Malcolm's a singer.
I was a singer. I was singing.
Drop a comment below if you think Malcolm should do like a slight video of him singing. Okay, back to my story. So when we were younger, yes, he's gonna do it. Thank you. When we were younger, we both were in a play together.
Oh my God, yeah.
And it's so good because I got to see Malcolm like sing and dance. Mostly sing and act.
I can't dance.
But it was so cute because you were like doing your thing. I was like, oh, look at us being siblings and dancing together.
My best memories is with Nia when we would go out. I love beautiful homes. And so Nia became my sidekick and we would drive out. Remember we'd go out like Potomac, Maryland and stuff like that. Look at pretty houses together. And listen to our music and stuff. And even as a child, she had really good music taste. As a little girl, her favorite music artist was Charlie Wilson.
And still is.
Okay, so she had established music taste. Just don't get the hype.
The sandwich?
No, the sandwich.
Yeah,
I love Uncle Charlie.
I don't get the hype of the sandwich. People are getting stabbed and killed over this sandwich.
You saw that lady get body slammed the other day?
For a damn sandwich.
Damn! Well, she did call them the N-word, I think.
But that was her fault. But over a sandwich?
Over a sandwich.
That's the problem.
They body slammed her.
Over a sandwich.
I'm wearing a hat right now, y'all, because, well, both of us are. Because I don't have a lineup. I need to get a haircut tomorrow.
And I have to get my hair dyed, y'all. I decided that it was smart once I took my braids out to cut my own hair and cut the blonde out.
What a good idea.
Not at all. Who's the best at keeping secrets?
Me. Me.
Malcolm.
Me.
Malcolm.
I can see, tell me anything.
But he can't keep a secret from me.
I know, I can't keep it from her. I tell me everything. She asked me to tell her. I can't. Neil, even when she's a little girl, and I be trying to tell her like something. You know how you tell little kids little white lies to get them to go to bed? And she'd sit there in front of me and just smile like you full of shit.
Okay.
And I would bust out laughing.
I remember when you trying to tell me that Santa Claus was a real thing. We looked out the window and an airplane was flying past. He said, look, Nia, so excited. Look, Nia, there goes Santa Claus right there. You have to go to sleep so he can come here. I said, Malcolm, that's a gosh damn airplane.
Now I know if I tell Nia something, she won't tell Mom.
I gotta tell somebody. It's hard to keep secrets. What he tells me, because they're not like little secrets like, oh, I got a puppy. It's like big stuff. So I have to tell somebody who
I would rather her tell Mom than tell anybody else.
I tell her everything, and she tells me everything.
Yeah.
It's tea time.
And the bread is hard.
That you are.
It's hard on the edges.
Right.
Child. Popeyes. Popeyes. I need y'all to do better.
Who always has the messiest room?
Nia.
Malcolm.
Nia.
Malcolm.
It's a tie.
Oh!
What'd you say, Mom?
It's a tie.
It's a tie? Exactly. That's her way of saying, come on now.
At least I clean my room. You don't clean nothing.
I do clap things.
Rosie, what is her name? Mary? Rosie? Who is it? What's her name?
My housekeeper is a wonderful woman.
She cleans. You don't clean nothing. Give her proper credit.
Let me tell you why I think you should have a housekeeper. At the value of your time. How much do you make per hour for doing what you do to make money? If you can pay somebody less than that to do something for you, have them do that. Because then that frees you up to spend that same amount of time making the money.
Moral of the story is he's messier than me.
I'm not messier, I just have help. What's the next question?
Okay. Complete this statement. My sibling is
creative. Ooh. She's very creative.
Wow. That's a good word.
Yeah. Beautiful, vivacious, strong. Amazing. I'm talking about me, honey. I was prompting you with words.
Oh, I was talking about me. My sibling is strong. I'm talking about like spirit-wise and mentally, because I feel like you go through a lot behind the scenes with like the comments, with like words, people getting all this stuff done with their company, and I feel like you're strong because a lot of people will break under pressure. I think you handle yourself very well. So a good word to say is that my sibling is strong. Not physically, but everything else. Who's more religious?
Next question.
When's the last time we went to church?
You know what I tell people is, that I was raised Baptist and I started out preaching. And that was really, remember, I started out preaching. That's what I did in college. And
He did.
Yeah.
Mommy, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You were a preacher?
Yes. That's how I got to speaking.
And you cuss like a sailor now?
Yes. Yes. Okay. And for me, you know, those core values and the tenets of that belief system still are very strong within me today, even though some of the more ritualistic aspects, such as going to Sunday service, may not be a present thing within my life. Next question.
Who's better with relationships?
Ooh.
Say it louder.
She asked, who's better with relationships? My mother has asked that. Are you kidding me? Your relationships end up fucked up just like mine. men do.
Before shows even starts, they are fucked up.
That's because you don't pay attention to the warning signs in the beginning. Your shit be fucked too from the beginning.
Do we have to pull out receipts of who's fucked up more?
Well, listen.
I'm prepared.
Listen.
I'm prepared.
Because it come after the fact, and we be like, well, hold on, Nia. Didn't you notice that sign? I did notice that sign early on, but
yours is the same thing.
so we equally fucked up.
But I'm less than you.
Shit.
I am. Malcolm has had relationships where, actually, mommy, who do you think is better with relationships?
You hard on the relationship, Nia.
See, Mom said you hard on people.
Nia will walk out on the first date.
That's why I stick around with the wrong ones.
But you will walk out on the first date too.
Right.
But Nia will roll.
I will, because I see the
Nia,
sign and I know.
done.
I see the sign and I'm done with it. What's the point of staying for so long if this
I agree.
All right, so you might as well just dip out while you can. But the thing is, see what they think, which I tend to say too. A lot of times I go on dates and I walk out. The relationship part, I stay for too long sometimes.
Way too long.
That is it. I walk out on dates because they're stupid and I see the problem ahead of time. But relationships, I stay way too long. Now you, Mr. What was that time that we were in Maryland? And mommy, where were you? Probably Africa, somewhere extravagant.
Oh, we can't tell that story.
We cannot, but just know. Just know. You have had your times. And I give you advice on your relationship. So let's talk about that.
My titties look good in the south.
Mine look better.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next question. Let's go to the next
I give good advice to him on relationships.
She does. She gives fabulous advice on
I'll let him know.
relationships.
Because Malcolm likes to jump head in. Okay?
I bring a U-Haul on the first date. I'm ready to be in love, but I'm growing out of that. I need good therapy.
So here's my next question. Who would get married first?
Me.
Malcolm.
Yeah, definitely me.
Malcolm would.
I feel like Mia's gonna be like a free spirit where it's like, this is my boyfriend Angel.
He's so cute.
I met him when we were in the desert shooting for a magazine.
And the
He's
way he
wonderful.
just talked to me was so great.
And we've been together, and then, they'll have a wonderful life, and then it'll be someone new. Well, we transitioned on from each other, but we're still great friends.
Stay tuned. But I feel like I do want a nice, stable relationship. It's just the process to get there is really draining. It's really draining.
Let me tell you, the part of dating in LA, that shit is just a fucking nightmare.
It's
Let's just start there, because you deal with fuckboys, which basically men who just want to fuck around. B, you then deal with, what else? You deal whores. You deal with the they so busy all the time type. How you busy and broke? That's the fuck I don't get. You busy and broke. How that work? So I don't like that. It's just too much. It's too much. I want to import me and man, honey.
I was gonna say that. Somebody from the South.
Yeah, that's all from the South. I need a good Southern man, honey.
Give me one of those.
I just want to have this house, have these babies, and keep it moving.
I'll watch your babies.
You watch my babies.
I gotta have this body together.
Okay. What was the question?
Like who wears around clothing?
Who wears most elaborate outfits?
Me.
I think Nia goes over the top.
Okay. I will give you polka dots with stripes with like Tweety Bird on the bottom and still make it work.
And it'll be see-through. Managed. How do you manage to have a see-through?
You gotta show cheek.
She was the one who taught me how to dress for my body.
Okay? Listen here, people. Little cute little situation. For the bottoms, for even small booties, right here, right? You wear pants. Sometimes high-waisted to cinch the waist to show the difference, right? But you wear stripes, you wear a pattern. That helps make your butt look big.
Patterns.
Don't say I didn't tell you.
Who's a better friend?
Who's a better friend?
Yeah.
Who's a better friend? I think we equally are good friends.
I think we're really good friends.
Which is why we get in a lot of fucked up situations.
Yeah. I think so.
I think both of us are equally really good friends.
Yeah, we're really loyal to our friends.
Yeah. Through a lot of situations.
And some people don't need to. Because, I will say this, friendship here, I've had to learn a lot in LA about friendship, because, when I came here, I was already moderately well known, but then I became much more well known. And I dealt with a whole lot of people. Some of them you've seen and met, where they came around like, I'm your friend. Ooh, MJ. And then, you know, life changes, things happen.
And they start changing.
They change real fast. And you realize, like, child, fuck all that shit. You just want to be a friend for the gram.
Yeah.
Basically, if you can photograph with me and film with me, you my friend. But if you can't do that, it's like, child, bye. So I've had to grow up to learn, how do I choose people who are as good of friends to me as I am to them?
And that takes time too, because sometimes you can't see it up front.
Yeah,
they have a real good disguise at first. Who has the bigger butt?
The bigger butt?
Nia, you just
hold on,
sweetie.
Hold on, it's not showing well today.
Sweetie, it's like a pew.
My butt is nice. Hold on, get up.
Hold on, she got me. What's the way? You said what? Thank you.
Who's more driven? I don't know. Because Nia will cancel Christmas for a tour. Okay, let's just start there.
And that's that on that. That's that.
I think we're both driven. I mean, we get that from you. We're both driven.
And then we will cancel Christmas. I'm not coming because I have
a tour. I'm so sorry. I'm booked. But can we FaceTime with the kids later? You know. No, I think we both are driven just in different ways because we're in different stages of our career also. Like Nia, she's in her early 20s. You know, she's taking off fast, but she's hustling, building. I'm still building too, but I have a foundation that's been built there where I can take time off. You see what I'm saying? Because I'll make money even when I'm not working. She's not built to that, so she's got to work. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I think it's just two different stages. Our ambition shows differently, but we're both equally ambitious. You know?
Get that from mommy, because mommy be working 10 million jobs.
Oh my God, yeah.
With $15,000.
I've never known her to work less than 2 jobs at a time.
Never in my life.
Never.
And she still finds time to go on vacation. So for all y'all little nappy-headed people,
we got back from Tokyo.
My point, they just got back from Tokyo.
And she was in Ethiopia for the 2 weeks prior to that.
So for all y'all nappy-headed people who think they don't have time,
let me say something about this whole I don't have time with this. I don't have time. Let me tell you this. Unless your busy is making you more money, fuck your busy. Your busy is an excuse to keep you in a life of mediocrity. All right? You got to be able to sacrifice. Nia was sitting in school in Maryland and was busy with school, busy with all that other stuff. It wasn't moving her forward. And I was like, everything that's on your plate, cleaned off your plate, you moving to LA in a couple months. So she literally cleared everything off her plate, moved to LA, got an agent. And then within a month or two of being here, was up here on set doing videos with Chris Brown and all these other artists. You see what I'm saying? I was working a full-time job and doing my business on the side, nights and weekends and everything like that, and still managed to build a business while dealing with these nothing-ass men. Okay, so I had time for all that mess. Honey, if I had time for my toxic shit and making money, then you got time to change your life. So fuck all that. I'm too busy. I got too much on my plate. Child, if you're busy and making money, it's a waste of time. Period.
Point blank, and that's that on that.
Next question.
Who would you call if you were in an emergency?
You!
Who would we call if we were in an emergency? That was the question. As you can hear with Nia, she yelled out, "Mom."
You!
No,
So,
I meant who should
between the two of us, I think that I probably am a bit more the, I'm more of the emergency contact kind of person than Nia is.
Oh yeah.
I am so hesitant to put your name down when I'm like at the, what if I'm at Pilates and I get fucked up, who am I supposed to call?
Call me.
But you have to answer the phone.
I will answer.
It's not me if it's an emergency. I always think it's Nia gonna answer the phone, there's nothing she don't recognize.
I answer the phone.
I get worried about that.
Okay, here's the problem.
I don't be trusting some of these other people here.
Whenever I'm in trouble, I do call Mom because Mom
Always.
is very quick to answer.
I always say, hello, I'll be on the set. Hold on, put the camera on. This is my sister's on now. What happened? Okay, baby. Okay.
Now with me, when I see my phone calls, I answer all the time, or unless it's like my phone's not by me. Now here's the problem. For other people, I'll literally just look at my phone ring.
I think that's a rule in our family for siblings and our mother.
You have to answer the phone.
You always answer.
You have to answer the phone.
Unless you are absolutely not available, and then you call immediately.
Or text and say, I'll call back.
Right, that's just how I've been in the middle of filming and told the crew, hold on, it's my brother. Hold on, it's my sister. Hold on, it's my mom. And I text them, I will call you back. Okay, now let's go back. There's no such thing as not doing that. What's another question, Mom? You know what? I'm trying to scratch my scalp without.
Pat your weed, baby. Pat your weed, baby. What you want?
What's another question, Ma?
Who's the calmest?
Who's the calmest of us both?
Me.
Let's talk about this. No, I'm gonna talk about this, okay?
Definitely not you, Mom.
No, yes, I am. And let me tell you why. It's a different kind of calm. So for me, I can be. No, I got a better question.
Form your life.
I got a better question. Describe how we each are when we're upset. Because Nia's still a storm, but it's a quiet storm. She shuts down. It's one of those things like somebody gets quiet, you know, in the movies, like the person sitting there quietly. Meanwhile, like lightning is flashing and shit is blowing off and tables and shit, and earthquakes are happening and vortexes are opening up in far universes and shit. Nia fucks shit up with her silence. Okay, I remember when Nia lived with me for 6 months, about 6 months, when she first moved to LA, and she get mad, she just be. I got so mad when that came and I said, this is my motherfucking house. You're not gonna give me the silent treatment. Hurt my feelings, you know? So Nia is quietly vicious, while with me, I am loud, okay? That's how it is.
Which answers the question. I'm the calmest.
If you call it that.
I am. What? People make me upset. I just say it ain't worth my words. I say what I said. You did what you did. I'ma shut up.
And then she won't talk to you for a week.
I'm good. I'm fine. This one, on the other hand.
How would you describe what I'm upset?
Oh, you like to yell.
Mom, how would you personally describe how Nia and I are when we're upset? Come over here so you can hear, you.
Please.
Oh, dear, I don't want to be on camera.
You don't have to be on camera. Just come
closer.
over here.
Okay, so
Come over here so
I
they can hear
agree. Nia is she simmers, she boils, and then she'll text me and say, I just need to vent. And then she'll send me like a 4-paragraph thing.
Oh,
about
those
what
text
happened.
messages, yes.
And then, but Malcolm, you're like the angry chihuahua on steroids.
That's a very good description.
Because I'm little.
On steroids.
How
and
so?
they yip and yapping. Remember you almost, we're not going to call them names, but you almost tried to cut somebody's arm off.
I did not try to cut his arm off. Let me explain this story. Why would you? Now if I give context. Starting out, this was 10 years ago.
It was more than that.
It was more than that. So we had a breakup. Get this. No, get this.
I can't give too much detail.
I can't give too much. We had a breakup. And then after the breakup, he said, hey, he's like, you need to come by and get your stuff from my house. Okay, so I'm coming by to do that. So I'm parking the car to go in. As I'm parking on the street, he comes down. No, you don't gotta park. I said, why? He said, because let's call him Jim, because Jim is upstairs. Now, Jim was the person who I've been questioning, are you cheating with him the whole relationship? Ooh. He says he's upstairs, so you can't come upstairs because he's not comfortable with you coming in. I just had my heart broke.
And you got the man upstairs.
And you got him upstairs, and I'm supposed to come get my stuff, and I can't come in to the house that I picked out.
So why'd you call me here?
So he was putting his hand through the window to hand me what he was supposed to be handing me. I yanked it out of his hand while rolling the window up. I didn't know that the window was going up that fast and that his arm had the prospect of getting caught in it. But I was very young, and fortunately, his arm was not severed off in that experience. I have maintained a clean record. What's the next question? This shit is triggering.
What's the funniest experience you ever had? And I know what your answer should be.
For who? Me or Nia?
For both of you.
What is it?
The funny.
No, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. You have to say it over here. What's the funniest experience you had with each other? What are you all thinking about? I don't know what you're talking.
Go ahead, Nia.
I
know
lied.
this is going to
We
be.
were out to eat, and Malcolm was supposed to be telling mommy that he's moving in.
I was not. I was just introducing them to my boyfriend.
So here goes. Shut your mouth. It's my turn.
Okay.
So me and mommy were in the car. Y'all know our tea times are great. So we're in the car, and mommy's like, Nia, I want you to prepare yourself. I said, okay, why? She said, we're driving to meet Malcolm's new boyfriend. But mind you, I think he's gonna tell us that they're moving in. Malcolm's not gonna tell me, but I know. I said, how you know? Because Malcolm falls easily and I know it's about to happen. I said, okay. We got to the restaurant. It's Malcolm, the boyfriend, me, and mommy, straight across from each other. We're sitting here just talking. Conversation's good conversation. He's just talking. Malcolm's over here just like, this is my boyfriend, and da 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 da. The boyfriend just like, hey, nice to meet you. Da da da.
He was country as fuck. Do you hear me? And dumbing in a bag of rocks.
Oh my god.
But he was fine as I don't know what, baby.
That he was.
Ooh, my god, my god.
So we all just talking, and me and mommy are just waiting for the conversation. He's like, yeah, so we're possibly gonna move in together. And mommy looks at me, she says,
but it gets worse.
and here it comes. We just sitting here talking. And the man, if we're just talking, I forgot what we said. He said,
Mom said to him, she said sometimes, she just said, because you know, my mother is a therapist by trade. And so she just asked us questions like, so tell me, have you been married before?
Oh, Jesus.
And I've been sitting there, because I've been sitting there like just thinking, of course he's not been married before.
Like,
and he says, yeah, I'm currently married.
And Michael said,
I said, what? And he's like, yeah, we just ain't got the divorce. I was like, okay, I guess that's understandable.
and then here's the funny part. He said, yeah, because also we got my son. Me and my mom were like, your son? He's like, yeah, my 7-year-old child.
Also didn't fucking.
Michael's just sitting there like.
So I was a little embarrassed, and my mother is sitting there like this, and Nia has the menu in front of her face like this, just dying laughing, and he's sitting there stupid as fuck. Still like, what's he playing? Like, what's that game he be playing?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush on his phone.
Just like
it was a terrible thing.
Like
so
just happened.
this was my dating history. How old was I? Like 20?
That was the funniest
like
experience
25.
of my life.
Yeah.
Go on. Go on.
I think I'm done with that one. Let's have a wrap up.
A funny experience with Nia though.
A funny experience with Nia? I gotta think of one.
Take it up.
When I got Nia high for the first time on an edible. Oh my god, did you know it was edible?
I did not.
Oh my god, yeah, so we're at the dinner. And
first of all,
Nia was like 16.
Let's do a preview.
Okay.
So Malcolm was like, oh yeah, I got some cookies, and y'all know my fat behind was like, oh, I want some. We went upstairs into my mom's room, and she's just sitting there, and she's looking at it, and Malcolm's like, yes, take a piece of cookie. And I look at it, I'm like, why are you giving me a small piece? I start eating it, and mommy yells, Nia, don't swallow that cookie. I swallowed it, I said, why? And then she told me that Malcolm just drunk.
Nia was sitting, so we get to dinner, we went to some Italian restaurant, and we sit at dinner, and Nia is fucked up. Cause she's like 16. I don't even think. Oh, did you smoke yet at that point?
I did not.
Okay, good. And so I broke the ice with her. So she was sitting there and she just was eating, and she's like, why is everything so good? She was trashed, and I was dying.
She said, I can feel my body inside of myself.
Like, do y'all know the process of how you chew food? Like,
And I said,
she was explaining the
my
process.
baby's high. And she is talking about the inside, and he's laughing.
It was the funniest thing on earth. My logic was this. I said, you're going to get high at some point in time. The first time should be with me. You know what I'm going to tell the story of real fast? And we'll do this. We're going to wrap it up on this one.
What story?
When I gave Nia the sex talk. You remember this? When I gave you the pack of the condoms?
Oh, yikes.
So Nia was just going off to high school. And you know, in our family, we developed. You know what I mean? We got little shapes, you know? Check the gram, baby. I got pictures on it. Okay? And so I knew she was gonna get attention because that was around the time when I started getting attention from guys like in high school, and I was like, I know how aggressive they can be, and I know all the things they say so they can get some ass. And so I went to Nia, and I went to Mom first. I said, Mom, we ain't talking to Nia about sex. She said, well, tell her not to do it. I think we need to have a more in-depth conversation. And so she said, well, if you want to talk to her about it, right? I said, okay, cool. So I go to Nia, and I had a little Ziploc bag of condoms.
Jesus,
right? I said, I pulled out the gold one. I said, here's a condom, a big one. I said, because some of these little boys going to tell you that their little dick too big to fit into a regular condom, and that's why they want to run up in you raw. You see what I'm saying? And so I said, so this is the condom, most men can fit this. That's this one. And I said, here is a small one. I said, because some of them really are small, so you got to make sure they don't be slipping out. So that's that one. Now I said, here's a flavored one. I said, if he tell you to put this little thing in your mouth, Here's a flavored one. Not she wasn't gonna do that because ain't nobody doing that with no condom, but still. And then what else did I get? I think that was the thing. So I gave her the package of condoms.
It was so big.
Yeah, and I said, here you go. God bless.
Off you go.
That was my safe sex talk. And I said, she ain't pregnant. So I think I was a success. There you go. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. How do they follow you?
They can follow me on Instagram at Nia Lonette. Okay?
It's gonna go on your page too.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you can follow Malcolm on
MJ Harris. So it's MJ Harris Speaks is my page, which will be a link somewhere on here. But it's MJ Harris Speaks.
Okay.
And our mom's over there. You want to say bye to the people, Ma?
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Can we do like a thumbnail?
Yeah, we'll do a thumbnail.